Wow, it's really windy outside. What the heck? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be checking out Welcome Committee Frankie, the myth, the legend, the icon. This doll has been in limbo for what feels like forever. At least almost 2 years at this point. I can't believe this doll has taken so long to come out, which is kind of fitting. I love that for them. This doll first surfaced ironically on Easter. Frank has risen. You raise me up. And the only way you can currently get this doll is if you have an issue with a product from Mattel that's Monster High related, and you call their customer service line, and this is a replacement option. The doll is officially not out to purchase yet, unless you're buying from a reseller. I was able to get this Frankie because of my bald Draculaura. They didn't have a replacement because the doll isn't out yet, so they gave me an option of this Frankie, and I don't know what the Laguna was, but I didn't even care. I do the Frankie, please. So that is how I was able to obtain this Frankie. This is obviously one of my favorite Frankies, and I am very excited to finally have them. Let's look at the box because it is actually a different box for a Monster High doll. And then we can open the doll finally after 2 years and see what they're giving.
Frankie is in a fully cardboard box this time around instead of the blister or the other card option that we were used to. The background is the front of the school, but it's in black and white, which is kind of boring considering this is a very colorful doll, kind of. On the bottom, we have the artwork of the Frankie doll along with the name and Welcome Committee in rainbow. You can also see the mini poster and a peekaboo on the top saying that there's a large size poster inside as well. On the back, we just have a large scale picture of the promo image that has haunted us for nearly 2 years now. It also says Frankie Stein and Welcome Committee. And here's a little blurb if you want to pause and read, go ahead. And here is the barcode.
Now that we pretty much looked at the kind of boring box, get this doll out of it and see what they're giving. And Frankie is out of the box, and wow, they have a lot of hair. Let me fix that for you, Google. Honestly, quite a lot of stuff came with this doll, so we have a lot to go over. Firstly, you get a mini poster for your dolls, so you can put this wherever you want to. I'm probably going to put this into my high school because it's like a cute little high school poster. But then you also get a larger size poster, so you can put it in your own room. You also get this little sticker. I'm assuming it's a sticker. That is the Monster High crest with the LGBTQ plus flag in the center of it. Now, one thing about this Frankie is that they do come with a lot of repeat accessories that we've seen in the past, like this little Polaroid purse, but this time around it's blue and has a white drippy effect. We also get a Polaroid for that camera, and it is a picture of all the ghouls with their hand in the center. You also get a little neon yellow clipboard that has a Monster High skeleton at the top, and it says Monster High welcome meeting to-do list. They also come with a generic black pen. Frankie also comes with a second piece of clothing, which is this jacket. It is made of like a pleather material, but it doesn't feel like that kind of pleather that will peel. We'll see in a few years, obviously, but it has white sleeves that have black and white stitch marks on it, and in the center of the jacket vest it is a silver, and then there are some printed on little badges. We also get a repeat of Frankie's bag that we've seen many times as well. This time it is a clear white plastic that has glitter embedded into it with the LGBT flag on it in a lightning bolt that also has black stitches, and there is a bag charm on it as well. Watsy is also back, and this time they are fully gray with a little black ear right here and a little blue tuft of hair, and they are also wearing a fabric little bandana scarf around their neck that is also in the colors of the LGBT flag. And like I said, we get a lot of snacks with this doll. We get a bag of Boo Chip, a bag of Watts Chip, Moon Chip, a Zip Sip, Eclipse Sip, and a Drip Sip. Anyways, guys, now that we got through all of those accessories, because Frankie is a hoarder, it is now time to look at them, and I'm so excited to finally be holding this doll. It feels so surreal because there was a time that we thought this doll was fully canceled. I remember hearing that this doll was originally going to be a Target exclusive, and then Target kind of dropped all their price stuff due to the conservatives, because the conservatives just always get their way for some reason. It went to Amazon. I did order this doll on Amazon when it was up there, and then the pre-orders got canceled. We kind of just at that point were like, okay, this doll is just never coming out. Love that. But it does seem that there is another Amazon listing, and it says June 1st. Maybe we'll have hope that this doll will actually fully have a release, and when it does, I hope that we run this doll up and it's a bestseller, because Mattel needs to know it's okay to make an LGBT doll or a pride doll. So I'm happy that this doll's out. I think think this doll is going to be $30 when they come out. But I will say I am quite disappointed in Mattel as a company for not pushing hard enough to put this doll out. They do have a website called Mattel Creations that they could have put this doll on, and it sold the stock there. They did not need it to be an exclusive to one of these homophobic retailers. But anyways, let's look at this Frankie because I am excited. So this Frankie has saran hair, and it's like probably the whitest I've seen Frankie's hair in a long time. It's white, black, and blue. We have a cute little side Dutch braid going through the hair, and then the rest of it is just long and wavy. Thank you, Mattel, for using the good saran at least on this doll. Frankie's eye makeup is pretty similar to their OG doll. They have yellow on their lid, and it buffs out with some blue, and they put a little pink on the bottom of their eye. And they have black lipstick. I'm so happy to see a doll with black lipstick in Monster High because it looks so good. But Mattel, please give us some more black lipstick dolls. I'm so tired of the Pepto-Bismol pink. Frankie's also wearing these really chunky earrings that are silver and are spiky with a lightning bolt in the center. Moving on to Frankie's outfit, it is multiple pieces, which we love to see. So starting off, we have this sleeveless crop top that is made of a kind of thin cotton material, blue and pink ribbon band on the bottom. And we actually have a real collar that is made of pleather and a real tie made of black pleather. I actually thought that this was going to be plastic, so seeing that they actually had the materials to make this real makes me question any other Frankie doll that's ever had a plastic tie. I'm looking at you, Buried Secrets 2 Frankie. But it is connected to the top, so you're not going to be able to remove the collar or the tie. Frankie is also wearing these really cool sleeves in a really chaotic lightning bolt print that is pink, yellow, black, and white, and they kind of flare out, and they are made of like a stretchy polyester material. They actually feel really nice. I kind of like these. Moving on to Frankie's bottom half. Frankie is wearing a 3-layer belt that is silver. It has a black buckle that has Frankie's OG skeleton in the center, and there is a little lightning bolt charm right here hanging down as well. You guys know me, I'm going to chrome this up. I can't, I have no self-control, so it wouldn't be a G3 Frankie doll if they weren't wearing anything asymmetrical like these pants. The pants are also made of a shiny pleather material with a plaid print on it, along with some blue, pink, and yellow little zigzags and lightning bolts going through it. Frankie is also sporting their OG prosthetic leg with the same writing as their first few dolls did. Last but not least, we're going to look at the shoes. These really chunky platform boots that, if I'm correct, are a recolor of the Monsterista budget doll, but this time they just have a yellow, pink, and a blue ombre on them, and the sole of the shoe says be yourself in black, and on the other one it says be unique, but they're missing be a monster. I did notice there's some like weird brown residue at the bottom of them. I don't want that to be blood, but you never know, you know? Anyways, I'm gonna go put Frankie in the jacket and see how it looks on them, so BRB. And here's Frankie in their jacket, and I'm not sure what I like more. If I like the jacket or if I like the sleeves a little more. Let me know your thoughts on the jacket and its fit down below. Also, let me know your thoughts just in general on this doll's clothing. I'm gonna have to debate real hardcore if I'm gonna keep them in this jacket or if I'm gonna keep them in their cute little sleeves. Let me show you the articulation real quickly. The doll can move at the neck, the chest, the shoulders, the elbow, the wrist, the hips, and the knees. Okay guys, I put Frankie on a stand and I'm just letting them hold Watsy because Watsy doesn't get enough love in my collection. I'm so happy to finally own this Frankie doll after an eternity of waiting, and I'm hoping that this doll will be available for everyone else to purchase very, very soon, preferably in June because it would make so much sense. I personally think this is a really, really cute Frankie doll, and I do wish that they were able to release when they were supposed to rather than having to be pushed back a few times now. But honestly, I'm just happy that they're available in general. I think this is a really good Frankie doll to add to your collection if you're interested in it. The hair looks like it's gonna be a lot of fun to play with, especially if you take down that little braid on the other side. I do love the black lipstick, and I do like how the tie and collar are actually real materials, and I wish Mattel would do that more often. The posters are really cute for inclusion in case you want to put them in your bedroom or in your doll houses, and the jacket is pretty cute, but I kind of like the sleeves a little more. Let me know which one you think would be better on the Frankie for my display in the comments below. I feel like most people are gonna say the jacket though. But anyways guys, I'm gonna give this Frankie an 8 out of 10. I think my only critique is the eye makeup because we've seen this a few times now on Frankie, and I feel like they could have done something really rainbowy with it. But I get it, this kind of does give off a rainbow vibe anyways. Now I just need a welcome committee Cleo and chef's kiss. But anyways, I want to know all your thoughts on this Frankie in the comments down below. Make sure to give this video a big like and share it with someone who might be interested in this doll, etc, etc. If this is your first time watching my channel, hi, my name is Jay and I do doll stuff. Duh. And I'd love you to join the channel and become a cornflake today. Also make sure to hit that bell notification so you're notified every time that I post a new video. I'm kind of sad though because I feel like this might be the last good Frankie coming out this year because we just kind of got all of them all at once. Hopefully there's more still on the horizon because I've been really well fed by Frankies, except for Buried Secrets 2. We're not talking about them. But anyways guys, I'll see you in the next video, but till then, bye!